Yo, so yeah, next up in the alphabet series, we're on to the letters D, E, and F. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the ABC episode, and I hope you guys managed to take something away from that. Yeah, like I say, we're going to continue this series until all the alphabet's done, and then we'll move on to some other content, hopefully outside, with cans and some markers. I've got plenty of markers to use. I've got lots of Mephian stuff, paint, yeah, so we'll move on to that and try different caps and stuff like that. But for now, yeah, we'll stick with the pens and the paper and get through this alphabet. So yeah, onto today's letter. First letter, should I say, D. Again, it's a bit like the B, obviously, but probably not as style. You can't put much style into this letter like you could do with the letter B. So again, capital D. Yeah, we can make it more triangular. We can make it more square. Yeah, again, ending a tag with it, it's all about making that last letter big. So, we come with A, B, C, and then, trying to finish off with some at the end that's a bit bigger than all the other letters. But again, there's not much you can do with this at the end. At the start, I don't know, you got one stick, and then you got the curve, so try and work with that. Something like a P, D. But yeah, as I said, not the greatest letter. We'll move on to the non-capital version. Again, it's just like the B that we was doing in the last video: triangular, square, and curve. Again, pretty much whatever you're gonna do with a B, you're gonna do with a non-capital D, because it's just the mirror image of it, isn't it? So yeah, again, not the most stylish letter to use. I can't recall anyone that uses a non-capital D in their tags, really. But yeah, if you want to go at it, have a go, see what you can do, let me know. Alright, we're going to move on to E, one of my favourite letters. It's in my tag twice if I'm writing someone. So yeah, this is a great letter. This has so many different variations, so much style you can put into this letter. When you look at the letter as it is normal, an E is just pretty much, it's just 4 lines, isn't it? And a non-capital E is like that. But there's so much you can do with these E's. They've adapted so much over the time, from when you look at the sort of 3E. This is probably one of my favourites. And that's just more of a curve and a triangular end on it. But then obviously you can curve them both, or curve and square. But yeah, there's lots to do on this letter E. Like I say, it's one of my favourites. So much you can do with that's last part, and even at the beginning you can come with quite a bit. Many different styles of this, and people use it in lots of different ways. So there, it's the same letter. It's this E here, style of this E, but we're going long in the middle, we're going long at the end, and then we're going long at the start. Like I say, lots of different ways, man. I think this is a letter that you could probably spend an hour on doing different styles. And I bet you I've missed styles as well that I would normally do. And this is just the capital version of it. Whole page with the capital version. And we'll go on to the non-capital version again. Lots of ways. And you can see the E that I do in my tag quite often, this sort of curved triangular sort of mix up. But again, you can finish tags off with it really well because of that loop that you can pull off at the bottom. And I use this E quite a lot when I'm tagging the non-capital version of it. This E is a bit, it can be both this really, depending on how you look at it. It's either a non-capital version, and you can come like that. Or it can be the capital version where it's more like that. Like I say, I could spend probably an hour talking about this letter and doing different things, but yeah, I want to keep it moving. Now on to the letter F. What colour did I use back there? That purpley looking colour, was it? Okay, F, let me have a think about F. Not much difference between the non-capital and the capital version. Apart from it's the non-capital version obviously has a more of a curved top on it. But I like this letter too, it's not a bad letter. You can do quite a lot with it. That's more like there's an S, and then all you need to do is come off with the little stick through the middle, and you got an F. So with this, with the capital and the non-capital, like I say, there's not much difference. You know, if it's being wrote down, you know, in normal handwriting, it's literally, there's your F and that's your capital. So again, this letter's pretty much the same with each style of it. But yeah, it's not a bad letter. Can finish tags off with it quite well. Quite like when you would have seen on my past videos, I really do like that last letter to be quite big and sort of expanding off the rest of the tag. So an F here with that top line, you can really stretch that out. Come with the curve. It's not a bad letter as well to put into a one-liner tag, because you can just swoop straight round to get that middle line put through it. Yeah, that got a bit messy. But yeah, D, E and F, like I said, D, not the most stylistic, if that's a word, most stylistic letter. E, like I said, one of my favourites. Great letter to use in your tag. And then F, again, not a bad letter. Not a bad letter at all. Yeah. Hope this video helps, and if you've got any of these letters in your tag name, you can try and take some inspiration from them. Any questions, just drop them in the comments and I will try to answer them. Again, you want your name written in the next video, put it in the comments and I'll try and include it, as long as there's not too many. Probably go for the first sort of 10 going forward. Yeah, thanks for watching this one, and I'll catch you in the next episode where we will be doing, what is it, GHY. Cool.